How can I explain myself to you? What if you're lurking through my mind? Is it the love of all the time? I've given my heart, my joy, my soul to you.
Hi everybody, happy new year and welcome back for a very long video, like long video. A very long time since I've kind of sent out cooking ones. I've been doing shorts because I find it's easier, but I just wanted to still be consistent and give you some videos of cooking and give you some material. Not necessarily being able to give you the kind of description in how to basically get the ingredients that you need, but I just thought, yeah, the shorts are working for me, and I hope you've been enjoying being able to see some of the clips that I've had. I still got lots of videos and I've got lots of videos to edit, and I just thought, you know what, start as you mean to go on. So I'm literally going to bring you out a video and you will see how to do. I did quite a few videos, if I'm honest, so I'm not too sure. I don't want to say that I'm going to give you this video and then literally you're going to see another one, but I've been kind of exploring with the foods that I've been cooking. I had made dumplings from scratch, and I'll tell you this, it is bloody hard, okay? I have not been taught how to make them, and in the end I just said, you know what, I said, I'm just gonna throw it out. I'm just gonna make it. As long as it tastes nice, the presentation is not always gonna be there. And I think that's what I kind of want to say, like sometimes your food might not look presentable, but the quality and the taste is there. And I just said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna try it. I've also been doing some desserts, so I did a white chocolate cheesecake that was really yummy. I did that for Christmas Day as a dessert afterwards, so hopefully I'll be able to bring that out. And yeah, I just want to kind of wish you the best start for the new year. I'm literally I always do this, like in the beginning of the new year, I always kind of take a break from social media, and I thought, oh my gosh, I was taking a break from social media, but I actually need to do that because of basically getting the videos out to you. So I'm literally taking a break from my social media, part of my social media, but I'm also going to be still bringing out my own cooking videos, as well as, you know, dating topics and stuff like that. So yeah, I just thought I'd just let you guys know. Sometimes it's good to just kind of take a step back, reevaluate. You're still gonna get messy videos, but you're gonna evaluate your kind of journey, as in what you want to do for the next coming like 11-12 months. Is it 11 months? Can we say 12? I have no idea. But anyway, you're going to be evaluating what you want to do, your goals, and that's what I always do. Like for the last couple of years, I always like to just have a detox from the socials, because sometimes when you're just constantly looking at the socials, I don't know about you, I can sometimes forget some of the things that I've actually planned for, and I can get really easily distracted. So anyway, having said that, Happy New Year! It's a new year. But yeah, new year, new me. That's not gonna be, but it's it's new year. It's still me. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in a week. Bye. So I decided to do prawn. Actually, yeah, it was prawn dumplings. I did chicken dumplings, but this one is prawn dumplings. Now, what I want to say to you is this is not going to be perfect. It's quite a messy parcel or dumpling presentation, but the actual taste was really nice. The ingredients that I used was, I used the cabbage, I used, sorry, I'm looking outside because I'm just hearing noise, but I was just like, I thought it was a train strike, and I'm hearing a train, so it's a little bit of... Obviously you can see that I was distracted, but anyway, going back to it, I used I don't know what it's called, but Chinese cabbage. I used that, blended it up. I said blended it up, you will see me painfully chopping, but what I want to say is that I'm literally going to purchase myself some new knives. I was using something to sharpen my knife, and that has not been effective, so I'm treating myself to new knives, and there's a few other bits that I want to get because I want to kind of extend on my cooking kitchen area. And I thought, you know what, these knives are not doing it for me. This knife, I'm literally doing this constantly and it's just not sharp enough, or it is sharp for a little bit and then it's not. But anyway, so I'm doing my prawn dumplings, and yeah, I think you should try it. Like, these were really nice. And do you know who really liked it? It was the little one. He really liked it because I don't know if I said, he has a very not peculiar but interesting taste buds, and he loves dumplings. And literally, he was the person that said he liked the dumplings. So I think if my own child is saying that he likes the dumplings, and normally we buy them from the shop in a big bag that we get from the Asian supermarket, if he's saying that my dumplings taste good, I know that they do. So yeah, enjoy the video. You don't need that many prawns, trust me. This was more than enough for the dumplings, and I had some mixture left back. Here you just see me cutting it up. I guess I could have put it in a blender, but I weren't thinking, and this was just kind of an easier way for me to do. So once you finish dicing the prawns, you just throw it into your bowl, and then you're going to start adding the rest of the ingredients. Again, like I say all the time, it is in my description. So if you missed the ingredients that I am putting into the prawns, you can always look back and find out what you need. Again, you can mix it up. You don't have to use prawns. I did do some with chicken, and in Lidl's they do a mince chicken, and that was excellent for doing the dumplings. Again, you can do pork as well. As I said, this is my whole cabbage. I used the whole one, but I also took some of that back because I'm going to use it for another dish. So really I only used half of that cabbage. And this is the painful part. This is the part that I told you was the most frustrating bit. This is when I realised how crap my knives are. And this is when I realised, for Christmas, this is all I wanted. I just wanted knives. So rather than getting knives for Christmas, I am going to buy my own knives. So I've just kind of been looking around. If you do have any suggestions on the best knives and where to get them, let me know. Please put in the comments. I'm still looking. I have some in my basket jotted around, but I just kind of need to know which ones are the best ones, which ones are going to last. I really need really sharp ones. But yeah, don't do what I did. Make sure you have a sharp knife. Once you've got the cabbage diced small enough, what you're going to do is you're going to obviously wash it. I used a sieve, but just because it's small and I didn't want to lose much of my cabbage. And then I literally had hot water and I just stirred in the cabbage. I didn't want it where it's completely soft, but enough for it to be able to kind of mix with the other mixture that I'll be adding. So all you have to do is soak off the cabbage and drain the water. So now I'm about to cut my spring onions. I did get fairly large spring onions and I found out I didn't need to use all of that. I probably only need to use half of it. But, you know, sometimes you just don't know until you're preparing your food. So as long as it doesn't go to waste, you will know how much you need. Again, you know, if you don't like spring onion, you might just not use it, and you'll just use the prawns and the seasoning and the cabbage. But I like spring onions, and I know that spring onions is very much part of this dish. So as I said, it's very painful. My knife is not that sharp, and I need to get this as small as I can. Now it's just time to set this aside. As I said, I tried to cut it as small as I could. And I'm setting it aside because we're going to get ready to just mix everything together and start adding the seasoning. So once you've diced your mushroom, you have to, again, dice it smaller. Get it as small as you can. Again, make sure you got a good knife. Don't do what I did. Honestly, I sometimes make work harder than what it needs to be. And I would say now for the fun bit, this is where you're adding all your ingredients. You're adding your mushrooms, you're adding your spring onion, you're adding your cabbage, and then you're going to start throwing in your seasoning. Again, all the seasoning is in my description. It's just so that you can obviously be able to create these dumplings yourself. Again, you don't have to stick to the seasoning that I've used, but if you want that kind of I don't know if it's authentic, but I would say, then yeah, try the ingredients. Again, don't have to use prawns. You can use chicken, you can use pork. And actually, I will at some point try duck. I do like duck dumplings. They're really nice. So you just continue to add your sauces. So I use sesame, I use fish oil, and you can use soy, but I don't know if I've said to you guys before, I'm intolerant to soy. I can eat it. I can, how can I say? I shouldn't eat it, but I do. If I have antihistamine, I can have it, but it's really not great for my stomach. And this year, and the back end of last year, I've really tried to not have soya as much as I used to. Obviously, with Asian cuisine, you get it in quite a lot of things, but I am really trying to find substitute. So you will see I made a dipping sauce for my dumplings. The dipping sauce was how can I say, it wasn't made with soy. I had to find an alternative option for one of my dipping sauces. The other one, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna have some soy, but I'm telling you, it's no good for me. But yeah, I just thought if anyone has a soy intolerance like me, then you might want to check out my dipping sauce recipe. And I add potato starch, not too much to the mixture, but enough. And I guess we're here. We've finally at making the dumplings. Again, I'm telling you, this is not as easy as it looks. I've watched so many videos and I just need someone to tell me how to do it. I know you have to pinch it and this probably doesn't help because I've got long nails. I have now cut them down, but they are still long. And I'm a lady with nails. I love nails and I don't think I will ever cut them down. So I had to kind of find a different method to be able to make these dumplings. And I've now decided I'm going to be a little bit lazy when I do my next dumplings. I am buying a dumpling maker. And it probably is like, hey, that's not very authentic. But you know what? I can't make these parcels. They are frustrating. And I just want to keep it real. You know, you don't have to have perfect dumplings. As long as it's got the same outcome as in the taste and the quality, you know. Yes, it may not look as, you know, as you would buy in the shop. But as long as it tastes good and you're happy with your outcome, then that's all that matters. And that's what I kind of want to put out there for you. It doesn't matter if your dumplings look like they are falling apart. As long as they taste good and you tried, that's all that matters. And I did different variations of the parcels. I tried to do the standard ones, and in the end, I just started to do it my own little way. It doesn't matter. Like, I was really, 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 really happy and satisfied with the outcome. I think I will try and do what I have seen in the lovely cooking videos that I've seen. But as you can see, my parcels are forming and it's as long as they cook, that's the most important thing. And there we have it. Like, they're not perfect, but they taste good. And that's what you need to understand. Just try something new. You'll love it, honestly. And these are good for sharing. If you've got friends or family over, it's good for sharing. Or if you're like me and my family, we could just eat these all day long. So how to cook them? I always cook them in coconut oil. I let the base brown and then I add some water. But you can do it how you want to do it, but this is how I choose to. And this is the finished product. And that's it. Guys, honestly, it is a lot of preparation. And I think it's only because I did the prawns in the shell and cleaned them. But you can buy the prawns that are deveined and all you have to do is just chop them up or blend them up. So you can do a lot of things that's a lot quicker. But I hope you did like the videos. Please remember to like and subscribe. Please comment. I love your little comments and I love your private messages. So please continue to send them to me. As I said, I have limited social, but I will be on my actual other page. So yeah, please just click and yeah, press that like, press that subscribe, and I'll see you in a week, okay? Have a good week.
This feeling, there's no drug that can compare. You're so cold, I can see your breath.